Here you go. So this tutorial, I'm not even going to say tutorial because I pronounce it so weird. So this video is going to be for this makeup look. Bam, bam, bam. Mainly using Sugarpill, this bad boy, the Too Faced palette which smells of chocolate, which is divine. I used Limecrime for the lips, Sugarpill, Peaches and Cream, Illamasqua. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. I cut my fringe. It's looking a little bit like Lloyd off of Dumber and Dumber, but you know, that's kind of what I was going for. The bowl look, nah. But I've not straightened my hair yet, so that's my excuse. So I'm gonna curve it a little bit. That's what I'll tell myself anyway. But yeah. Here we go. So I'm just starting off with some Urban Decay's Primer Potion in Eden, which I used last time. So just putting it all over the lid, and then I'm just gonna dab it in with my finger. So from the lid right up to the brow bone and underneath your lashes as well, because we're putting eyeshadow there. I feel that if you like rub it in, it just makes it go streaky and weird, so I always dab it in. I feel it works better. There you go, so that's that on all over. So next I'm going to use the Naked Basics palette, and I'm going to use Walk of Shame, which is that one, and a little bit of Foxy as well. I'm using some random floppy brush. Excuse my unplucked brows. Saws, not saws. Didn't actually realise they were this bad. Oh well, too late. Started. Here you go. So now I'm taking Foxy, which is that yellowy colour, and I'm just blending it underneath where I put Walk of Shame. So I'm not putting it here, but just here. Just to help blend out the colours that I'm going to put on top. So now I'm going to take the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, and I use this one as well. So these two just here. I'm using a little brush like this, if that will even focus. Yeah, a brush like that. And I'm not using any tape because I don't really feel you need it. Here you go. So I'm just going to like map out where I'm doing that sort of shape that I'd done on the other side. Here we go, so it's just a rough sort of outline shape. I've not built it up too much. Here we go, and then I'm going to take a Zoeva, a wing. It's actually for eyeliner, this brush, but I'm just going to use it to define the crease. Again, using that shadow that we've used on the lid, that sort of burgundy shade. I like using this brush because it's really thin. You get a really precise line. There we go. I'm now taking this other one from Zoeva. It's called a Detail Shader, and this is better for building up the colour and blending it out. Here you go, and now I'm going to blend it out with a blending brush. I think I'll use this one from MAC's 217. So I'm just going to use a 217 to just blend all this out. There you go, I'll probably go back and define this as well, which I'll do later with a darker purple, but I'll just leave it like that for now. So I'm going to go in with more Eden on the lids just to make that line a lot sharper on the crease. Here we go, so using this little liner brush again and this purple shadow from the chocolate bar palette. So I'm just edging up to where this line is, so I'm just building my way up. It's a bit close, but it's fine, I can fix it. Again, you can use tape if you want, but I just use a baby wipe. And then I'm just using a petite crease brush just to blend that out. This colour's not too important anyway, because we'll be putting glitter over it, but it's good to put a base down for glitter, because if you don't, it looks a bit weird. It's like you can see through the glitter, because obviously glitter's not 100% opaque. So yeah, this shadow doesn't really matter too much. Just cleaning up that line because I went a bit near it. I'm going to do my eyeliner next, just because if you do glitter first and then you put eyeliner over it, it just makes an absolute hot mess, because the eyeliner just goes really bumpy and you have to do it really thick and it's just, it doesn't work out. I'm using this terrible eyeliner again because it's all I have. I might buy some more stuff to do because it's terrible, but it went okay with this eye, so fingers crossed. There we go, that's my dodgy eyeliner done. I really need to throw this out. So I'm using a lip glitter, you know, if you can see it. Will it focus? There you go. What's it called? It's called Deja Vu, and I'll be using the one underneath it as well, which is called, I think it's Twisted Sistah or something like that. What's it called? Yeah, Twisted Sistah, not Sister, Sistah. So I'll be using these two. So I'll be using this one first, just on the lid. Then I'll be using Lit's glitter base to stick that on. I'll be using a lip brush as well. There you go, so I've kept it quite concentrated here, but try to like blend it out and not make it so thick when it's like the inner corner, because I want to kind of keep that bare. Well, I'm an absolute idiot and I've accidentally just deleted the recording of doing my brow, but all I did was fill it in with some Poison Plum and then use Illamasqua sealing gel. This is what I've done on the last video, so you didn't miss too much. And then it also went in with some Poison Plum here as well, but I was trying to free up some space on my memory card as it was full, and then I accidentally deleted some of the recordings I just took. So, you know, genius of the year award goes to me. Like, I would be so mad if I deleted like a proper, like a longer video, like the one at the beginning or something, because I'm actually not even going anywhere really today. I just thought I'd do this because I'm bored. So if I lost all this, I would be biling, raging. Anyway, I'm just going in with some concealer now just to tidy up. And then I'm just going to blend out that concealer with this brush because it's a little bit more stiff. Here we go, and that's the brows done. So I'm just going to zoom out and do the rest of my face. Here we go. So I've already done my foundation on this side. I used, let's say Hydra Veil. It's called Matte Veil. It's the matte version of it because I've got really oily skin. So yeah. And I used a little mix of these two foundations, both from Illamasqua. Number 3, which is far too light for me. Do not trust online blogs which says that this was my shade. It is not. I was so annoyed because buying this foundation was like 30 quid or something, 32. So I was not amused. But I already had this one anyway, which is my kit, so I shouldn't really be using it, but YOLO. And it's a liquid light one, and it's in, I don't even know what that says, but it's a darker one. And I do about that, about 1:1 ratio. Blend it with my finger. You can use like a brush or whatever, but nah. And then I just do that to wipe it off, and then use the foundation brush. So, oh my god, I just realised I have a hole in my leggings. I don't even know if you can see. Yeah, look there. These are like my favourite leggings. Oh, that's annoying. So yeah, And I'm just gonna blend that in. Like my favourite foundation, as I've said before, gives a lot of coverage. Oops, keep on doing that. Saws, not saws. No, thank God this camera has like a screen that can flip out so I can see what I'm doing, because imagine I was like recording this whole thing and I was like that the whole time. I would not be amused. Just gonna move my fringe. I just cut it, by the way, it looks a bit dodgy. I don't bother putting foundation up there because no one's gonna see up there anyway. Oh, no, I dropped it. My palette, not the brush. Yeah, it looks a state, but when it's down it looks nice. Here we go, so I'm gonna go in with some more concealer for underneath my eyes. I've already done one side. Again, using this cream brush. I think it's called Paperdoll. Yeah, it's from Sugarpill. I think it's discontinued, I'm not sure, but it's just a lilac colour. And it's really sparkly. What I'm going to do is I'm going to dip it into the pot, and it's still got obviously shadow on it, and then I'm going to spray. If you have Fix Plus, use that, but I don't because I ran out, so I'm using just the makeup setting spray from Urban Decay just to use it wet. And then I'm just putting that in my inner corner like I did on this side. This is why I done my foundation, just because in my head it wouldn't look right if I like done this and then tried to blend foundation around it. There you go. I do actually use a little bit of glitter as well, but I'll do that at the end. So next I'm just gonna line my waterline and then use that purple shadow underneath. So I'm just using Cargo's black eyeliner. And doing my top lashes as well. And then just smoking it out with that purple that I've been using this whole time. And then I'm going to blend this out with an Urban Decay brush that I think I got from the Smoky palette. And I'm just going to blend that. Here we go, and I'm just going to use a little touch of Twisted Sister with Sistah, just in the inner corner, just a tiny bit though. I like a little bit of sparkle. It's just like the tiniest little bit. I'm just going to pop on some mascara and then put on some lashes. I'm just using some number 7 mascara. Oh, and I'm going to pop on some lashes as well, just using what I used last time, which is the Peaches and Cream one. Again, just peeling off the old glue because I don't want to have nasty looking eyelashes. There we go, lashes on. And I'm just going to do a little bit of contour. I don't know where my Anastasia Beverly Hills powder contour is, so I'm just going to use Harmony from MAC, which is just like a brim blusher actually, but it can be used for contour as well. And then I'm just going to buff it out just to soften it a little. A little bit of highlight. Again, just using soft and gentle, but I'm going to use another one on top of it. A little bit for my nose, even though I'm shiny anyway. Keep it small. You can do your forehead, but I've got a fringe, so not much of a point. Here we go. And then I'm going to use this pigment from Illamasqua, which is extremely pretty. It's called Furore. I don't know how to pronounce it, but that's it there. It's super nice. If this camera would focus, you could see it's glistening, but glittering about right. You'll see it sparkling basically. You can't use a lot of this because it is super, whoa. So so just use a touch. Damn, yeah, so this makes like all the difference, because look at that. I can blind my enemies with this. Damn. I'm gonna use 2 lipsticks from Limecrime. How cute is the packaging? It's got little unicorns on it. Cute. So I'm gonna use this NYX lip liner. It's in the shade Cola. It's like a sort of purpley colour, but it'll work fine for this. Just gonna line my lips. There you go, so that's my lips lined. I might go back in with this at the very end, but so I'm going to do like a slightly ombre lip, so I'm going to use Poisonberry first. This stuff smells like amazing, like cupcakes. Here we go, and then I'm going to put on a little bit of D'lilac in the middle. And then I'm just going to pat it with my little finger. Hashtag attractive. And then I'm going to go back in with that lip liner. Damn. There you go, so I'm just going to zoom out and fix my hair and then show off the finished look. There we go, so this is the finished look. And the ombre lips as well. It is quite dramatic, but I'm only going in town. You can totally see the difference that Illamasqua pigment, I was going to try to say the name of it, but I'm not going to attempt it. Totally makes a difference. Damn. So yeah, I'm just away in town in a full face of makeup, looking a bit drag, saws, not saws.